Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to get the perfect blowout. I recently just perfected my blowout and I want to share it with everyone. I'm so excited about it. I've been doing it for the last maybe 2.5 months, but I got the Dyson on Amazon. I'll link it below because I think they have $120 off coupon, which is amazing, so definitely take advantage of that. To be honest, I only use 2 to 3 of the tools that are in here, so I will show you guys this in a second on which tools I use, but I want to really get granular with everything that I put on my hair, so I thought it'd be fun to show you guys what I use for shampoo and conditioner. I usually wash my hair 1 or 2 times a week. I was doing it a lot more. I feel like when I was washing it more than that, like 3 to 4 times a week, my hair wasn't as healthy. So the first thing that I do after I get out of the shower is use the Act and Occur. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce this, but I think you can get it on Sephora. It's called the Cold Pressed Stem Cell Scalp Serum, and I was honestly noticing a little bit of hair loss around my scalp, so I've been using this. I usually do 2 or 3 pumps, and I've honestly found a difference. You just put it in the root of your hair. I'll put it anywhere that I feel like I'm experiencing like hair loss. This isn't really for the blowout, but I wanted to show you guys exactly what I put in my hair. And then I just massage that on my root. Next up will be a heat cream, but before that I wanted to show you the shampoo and conditioner that I've been using. I recently got the Oribe Gold Lust shampoo and conditioner. I got these off of Revolve. I love that with Revolve the shipping comes super quick. My hairdresser in Atlanta would use Oribe products on me, and I finally bit the bullet. It's definitely on the pricier end, but totally worth it in my opinion. I feel like hair is one of those things that you definitely want to invest in, so these are the shampoo and conditioner duos that I've been using. Next up, probably the most important part of this routine is the Briogeo Farewell Frizz. Not only does it help with frizz, but it's also a blow dry heat protectant, which is a must, especially if you're going to be putting heat in your hair. At any point, you always want to use a protectant. So I use this one from Briogeo. I think it smells delicious, and I love that it's a cream. So I'll use like 2/4 size, mix it in my hands, and then you're supposed to apply it from the root to the tip like that and lather it truly everywhere. This helps with frizz. It also minimizes the amount of time that I blow dry my hair. So I feel like it really does help all around in protecting my hair, but then also making it look beautiful. I'm gonna put a little bit more on the ends, like so. After I'm done applying the heat protectant, I just use a comb to part my hair. I always part it down the middle. I got this brush off Amazon. I'll also link it. I really like it. It's more like hollow. Brush it out. Next up is the wonderful Dyson. I didn't really trust the hype over the Dyson, but now that I have it, I completely understand. Especially now that I have a routine down, I just love it. I use these 2 attachments a lot. So obviously you have your like drying piece. I use this attachment, which has this open end right here to blow dry my hair first, and then I'll use the wider barrel curling wand afterwards to get my curls. Let's pop this thing on and I'll kind of go through my settings. Now that we've got this attached, I always use the highest heat and highest like little blow drying setting, and I always have this part open. So there's this little gold piece that I think is just closed. You can also like open it, but I leave this open. This is where the air is gonna blow out of, and I go downward like this. It kind of gives you more of like a straightening look, but it's really good because I don't want any bumps on the back of my hair or by my bangs. And then I'll also on the ends just use this to blow dry it. So let's turn it on and then I'll be able to show you guys better how I do it. But yeah, almost like I'm brushing my hair down. And the purpose of this attachment for me is that I just want to get it 90% dry so then I can go in with the wider barrel. So let's turn it on. Downward motions. And then to make sure the back is straight, I'll go down like this. My hair is almost 90% dry and I timed it. It's already been only 4 minutes, so it's honestly crazy how fast. And I have like thicker hair and it blow dries so quick. So this is your sign again to get this. I'd rather my hair be a little bit more damp than dry, honestly, when I'm using the Dyson, especially when I'm curling it, because there's gonna be more heat added anyway. So I don't want it too dry, but definitely dry enough so that it holds the curls. So this is in my opinion, perfect. Definitely damp underneath and a little bit on the top. The next thing that I do is part my hair. So I do the bottom pieces first, and then I'll do the top pieces afterwards. I'll tie it in a half up, half down situation. So now that we have our bottom pieces, I'll brush this out. So after we're done with the blow dryer, I'm going to unlock it and just take it off. The most important part of this barrel are these arrows right here. Not everyone switches them, but I like to switch the direction that they go every single time. So every strand, I'll switch back and forth, and depending on how I want my front pieces, I'll maybe start out this way to the right so that it curls around away from my face, and then the next piece will go towards my face. So I'll do a thinner piece of hair to start. Same settings, high heat, highest like wind speed. I try to let it grab, my hair grab the ends first and then go in and out. I'm always kind of leaving tension on my hair, rolling in and out, and I think that gives a really great blowout. Never leaving it right by your ear or never leaving it super far, but always kind of just moving the tool back and forth with your hand. You're not even like spinning this inward or anything, you're literally just going like this with your hair. Let it grab. Also, sometimes if your hair doesn't grab, that means it's too wet, so I would dry it a little bit, but this is perfect. Sometimes I hold this piece so that I'm able to get a lot of leverage with the tension. I'll do this for about 10 to 12 seconds, and then I'll do a cold shot, which the cold shot is this button up here. You lift it up, and then I do that for about 3 seconds. So tension, kind of pulling it, and then releasing down, up, pulling, down, up. Cold shot. I'm holding it up for 3 seconds, letting the cold shot go. Turn it off before you let the piece of hair go, and then voila. For the next piece of hair then, I will switch the arrow going left. And as you can see, once it goes left, this piece of hair went around the tool this way. This one's going behind the tool. So that's how you know it grabbed it perfectly. Cold shot for 3 seconds. Turn it off. Voila. One side down, and now we're gonna do the other side. Very similar, just grabbing strands and flipping the arrow every time. Doing the cold shot, letting the cold shot go, turning it off. Pretty. I'll keep grabbing other pieces, switch the arrow. Cold shot, turn it off. Beautiful. I'll continue to do the side and then we'll come back for the front pieces. Now that we've curled the bottom pieces, which honestly look really good and bouncy, I literally just put them in the back, like I'm not gonna bother them at all. Let them fall how they may. Also, I wanted to emphasize how I literally have no frizz. No frizz right now because of that Briogeo blowout cream. So that's amazing. I do one side at a time again. I wait to do my bangs until the very end and like actual front pieces. I will part it usually like this, leaving this much of the front piece to go on this side, just because I'll curl that last. I kind of look crazy at this point, but I feel like sectioning it off like this in 3 parts is what makes it a lot easier in my opinion. I work my way up front first, so I'll do the back pieces, curl these first, and then I'll just kind of like let those pieces go in the back. Tension again. Cold shot, let it go, pushing it back. So I'll finish this side and then show you guys how I do the other. I'm going to take down the left-hand side, but again, still leaving these front pieces. I kind of want to match how much I've left. So we're gonna leave about this much hair for the front piece. Put that in a little poof. And then I honestly like section it off again so that I can get under the pieces again. Starting with the back. Cold shot, let it go. Perfect. I'm gonna finish the rest of this and then we'll come back for probably the most important part, which is the bangs. Now that I've curled all of my hair, and I'm just letting it fall. That's the other benefit of doing this, is that you could also use rollers to keep it really bouncy, but I personally love the natural wavy look, so I just let it fall how it is. And then I do the last pieces, which are the front pieces. Recently I separated my front pieces into 2 sections, and I think that gives you a better curl. So I wouldn't make this too thick. I would give it enough room so that you could do 2 pieces. You're gonna want the arrow to be facing up so that when you roll it in, it goes like this. We're gonna let the hair just grab at the bottom and tease it again. Give it about 10 to 12 seconds. Do the cold shot, turn it off, and let it go. Grab the pieces. Cold shot, take it out. And this is the grand reveal, I'm out of breath. Okay, so what I do is I flip my hair, let some pieces fall, shimmy it out, flip it back, and then you kind of have to mess with the front pieces. It's gonna look kind of crazy at first, but you kind of just smooth that out with your fingertips, which is so nice. These pieces curled exactly how I wanted them to. This is the first look and first rendition. It's definitely gonna fall throughout the day, so don't worry. It's not gonna be this bouncy and curly, which, I mean, this is already so beautiful, but it's definitely gonna fall throughout the day. I kind of just use my hands to massage through my hair, keeping this volume by the front pieces. Kind of just mess with it. That's what's so fun about this. Before I'm done, I always use oil at the bottom of my hair. I just got this Oribe Gold Lust Nourishing Hair Oil, and I love it. It smells delicious, so we'll do a few pumps of this. Melt it in my hands. And then I kind of just pat it in because I don't want to lose any of those curls and straighten them out just yet. Bounce them in, and then I kind of go towards my root. And last, but certainly not least, after some hair oil, I will go in with this Oribe Wave and Shine Spray and just put that underneath my hair to let the volume stay throughout the day. Another shake out, making sure all the oils are in there. At this point, your hair is gonna smell delicious too. This is the blowout. So bouncy, so big and wavy. It's gonna go down throughout the day, and it just looks so full and beautiful. I'm obsessed with it. Let me know if you guys tried this blowout and how you liked it. This is the final. Love you guys.